Hey, this is Dave Center from Bold Leading, and we're excited that you continue on the video series of how to have coffee with that favorite donor. In the previous videos, we've talked about how to find that right place and what to bring to the meeting itself. And now we want to talk about how to start the appointment or the meeting. If you've done what we've told you to do, which is to be there early, and maybe you're working on some things or maybe just gotten off a phone call or an email, is we want you to just put all the information about 5 minutes before the meeting is supposed to start in case the donor gets there early, and just center yourself. Just focus for a few minutes. And a few things that you might think about, and we cover this in what we call our one grid system, which is to have 4 things that you think about. The first thing is why I love the organization. What's the passion? The second thing is what you're going to ask them about. And third thing is what's a relatable recent story that you've experienced or heard from a staff member or from an actual client or something that's happened in your organization that's really impactful. And then the last thing that you want is what I call a by the way ask, and that's an event or a tour or something that's going on that you can ask them right at the end. So as you finish up the conversation, you say, by the way. So we talked about having the right place, the right stuff, and now we want you to have the right focus. So make sure that you know why you're passionate about the organization, a recent story, what you're going to ask for, and then your by the way ask at the very end. So you've done all of that and you see the donor come into the coffee shop. We want you to do just take a deep breath, relax, stand up, walk towards them, meet them at the coffee counter or whatever's appropriate, and then smile, shake their hand, and then just ask them how their day's going. Make it super simple. Don't have to be really extravagant, but be casual, relax. This is something to enjoy. And so if you'll do those few things, you'll start off the conversation really well. You'll improve your chances of the person that you're meeting with to have a really great time. And then right at the end, you're going to just hit it out of the park with what we call that by the way ask. But that's for a future video coming up. Make sure you let us know if you're visiting with your donors. If you're not, please find 10 names, schedule out 10 a.m., 3 p.m. on your calendar, and start calling donors until you find a donor that will meet with you. Review the videos that we have so far, and then go and meet with the donor. Put them into practice. The tips and the tricks that we're sharing with you are things that I've learned from hundreds of donor meetings over a decade. Make sure that you share with us what you've learned. Maybe you have a cool experience or a bad experience that we can all learn from. I would be just really privileged to hear from you on that. So check out boldleading.com, Facebook, Twitter, or on LinkedIn as well. And we'd love to hear from you. But most of all, we want you to visit with a donor over coffee. This is Dave Center from boldleading.com.